Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. So today we're supposed to get some words from the Fed, I guess, and that is supposed to cause some volatility. I'm kind of looking forward to that. The past like 2 days have been pretty boring. We've just been, trading inside this little range. And basically, I just want to go over my key levels and what I think is a few potential scenarios for, what happens when the Fed volatility kicks in about an hour and a half from when I'm recording this. So, hopefully I get this up in time. I'm going to try to be quick here. But, just looking at the chart right now, we are sort of hovering inside this range right above this previous range that we've been trading in. And if you take the volume of just this range right here, you'll see that the value area high of the range is coming in right around 19,770. And I think this is going to be one of the most key levels because I think what happens at this area is going to determine what Bitcoin does in the short term future, I guess. Because if and when the Fed volatility kicks in and, let's say we get a massive move down to here, I think a lot of people are going to be watching this area to see what Bitcoin does, what the indicators are looking like. If we come down to this area and we're seeing, some bullish signs, maybe some bull divs on the 1 hour, and, we actually end up holding this value area high, retesting this value area high after breaking out of this range, I think that could be reason enough for people to assume that we've now broken out of this range, retested it for support, and are now, expecting a move higher. And I've been talking about that scenario for a little bit now, but looking at some of the higher time frames on Market Cipher, that is seeming less likely because, just looking at this 4 hour, first off, when we came up to this golden pocket, we were forming bearish divergences on like the 1 hour as we first came up to touch this golden pocket, and I, did enter a short there. That was a very nice trade. But then when we came up to take out this wick, take out the high, we actually formed some really nasty bearish divs on some of the really high time frames, the 4 hour, even up to the 12 hour. We saw bearish divergences as we, took out that high. And, you can go through pretty much every single time frame and you'll see the bearish divergences as we came up to these levels, regionally, locally. These are some pretty bearish signs, which, right off the bat, that makes me think that, we're most likely going to fall back into this range. It is seeming less likely that we're going to, retest and actually hold it as support. And now we are seeing the 4 hour money flow dip back down into the red. But now let's talk about some of my local levels. So this is the range that we've been trading in on top of the previous range. And we do have a lot of key levels that I have marked out here that I may be looking to scalp if we see, quick moves down with confirmations after that Fed meeting starts. I am already in some shorts from right up here, and I took a scalp short on ETH, and both of those trades I locked in already, stop loss to entry, because last time we had a Fed meeting, we saw 5% moves in both directions in one candle. Absolutely crazy stuff. So I got those trades locked in. I got my limit orders set down below us. So, and I already got profits taken out of those, so they're already locked in. I'm sort of just keeping them open just in case we do just start dumping, which is a possibility, I think. But if we come down to some of these key levels with confirmations, with some bullish divergences, I may be looking to get into some scalp longs. So this first level, right around 20,200, we first have these lows that we could CDW from, take out those lows real quick. and potentially dip down into this box that I have right here. We have a naked daily point of control right there, which I found by using the what is this indicator called? Session volume profile. And right here you can see that we have a naked daily point of control. We made this daily point of control and have not come back to retest this level. And it moves around a little bit, but right around this area we got that NDPOC. So this 20,200 is probably the first level I'd be looking for a scalp from. And then right around 20K to 19,800 is going to be a pretty significant level of support for us as well. Actually, I'll probably move this down slightly to go to the value area high. But here we have another low that we could CDW from. And, we do have some levels below there that we could wick down to quickly and then, jump back up and still technically CDW from this level. But, it is sort of they are kind of spread apart there, about a little more than 0.5%. But it is still possible that, we wick down to these levels really quickly and then come back up and still CDW this wick. Basically, a CDW is when price comes down, takes out a wick, and then jumps back up above that level very quickly, only leaving a wick below that level, closing the candle body above this level. And if you see that with bullish divergences or bearish divergences, if it's vice versa, those can lead to some pretty nice moves, some pretty nice pivots, and so I think it's possible that we could CDW this wick, come down and fill these levels. We have a single prints level right here. We formed some single prints during this move right here. I'd say probably right in this area is the single prints. And we got the value area high right below those single prints. So these are my support levels. I'd say if we lose this value area high, we're probably going to go, I'd say, straight down to the point of control. I mean, we do have a naked daily level right down here, but, at this point, we are going to be back inside the previous trading range, and, the idea that we are now breaking out of this range is probably going to be invalidated if we lose this value area high. And some levels to the upside. We got a golden pocket right up here. I mean, we have a point of control of this range right here too. That could be a significant level, but we got a golden pocket and a weekly level right up here. That's some nice confluence. Right above that level, we got a wick that we could CDW from. And then right up here, this is probably my key level to the upside. We got the value area high of the local range. We also have the 786 of this fib retracement. And this is just the highs of this range. And we could, come up to this level and still CDW this wick. So if we see that, I may look to add to my short right around this level. If I don't get stopped out, I think my entry is like right up here somewhere. And of course, we could come up and take out these highs again, form some more bearish divs as we take out these highs again. And, that could make for another good short trade. Sort of just continue the pattern of taking out the highs and forming bearish divs. But yeah, overall, those are my key levels. Fed volatility can happen quickly, so I got my alerts set at the most key levels, and if we see some confirmations at these levels and I'm actually able to act on them before the price runs away from me, I might look for some scalps. But other than that, I'm really just looking to hold my shorts, kind of hoping that they don't get stopped out because, just based on the larger time frames, market cipher, the money flow, the momentum, I am kind of expecting us to at least come back down to this value area low, potentially lose it, and begin trading inside this range again. So anyways, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Really appreciate the support, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.